Hello there. My name is Dexter Wallace. I am the CEO and Managing Consultant of Mumbai consultancy called Valma International. And as you would know by now, if you've been following my posts on Facebook, LinkedIn, Insta, and Twitter, that I have managed to write 6 books during the lockdown between May and July 2020. These books are all about managing life, managing change, managing success, and managing life beyond 2020. You see 5 of them here because these are the print versions of my book and my latest book, which is Leadership Imperatives, Leading and Living Beyond 2020, which is already out and published. I'm still awaiting the print copy myself, but it's available for you to buy and read. So I'm here today to read to you from this book, which was the second book I wrote. I've been reading from each book so that you get a better idea of what's in the book and why it could be interesting for you to buy and read it. And this book, in fact, is the second book I wrote in May. The first book was this, The Butterfly Blueprint. And this is a book that I curated a large number of articles and stories I've been writing and put them into this book in a way that it could be useful to the reader. So these are actually 12 scripts of success, which I've called At the Steering Wheel of Life. In fact, as a trainer, corporate trainer, I have a banner which is of this title. And I thought that this could be a good title for my book too, because it's really what we're trying to advocate, to be at the steering wheel of life, to be at the steering wheel of your life. It's your ship, and each of us are, with our own ships in some kind of storm. And the storm that we are in at the moment calls for some of the advice that you may find useful to you over here in this book. So let me read out to you what these 12 scripts are, as you will find on the contents page. We have introduced this with an article called Aspire for Success, and I'll tell you in a short while what Aspire is. It's actually an anagram. Script 1 is At the Steering Wheel of Life itself. Script 2, Leading on the Edge. Script 3 is Eek-onomics, which is Eek-onomics, all about managing life in the downturn, which is what we definitely are in at the moment. Script 4 is the script of leadership. Script 5 is called Powerful Living. Script 6, Wither the Quality of Life. Script 7, Bus Driving My Emotional Account. Script number 8 is about emotional intelligence. It's called Leading and Engaging Emotional Energy. Script 9, interestingly titled The Street Clothes of Respect. Script 10, Relating with Emotional Purpose. Script 11, You Are Approved. Script 12, Resolving Irresolute Resolutions. And a bonus script called A Pressure Cooked Life, which has some advice for parenting. Well, from the introduction of the book, let me read to you what Aspire is, because Aspire is something that at Valma International we established as part of our vision statement, and there are 6 life lessons that we can get from each alphabet of this anagram, Aspire. So let me read. Here goes. I have come across several articles and books on success, and all of them have been very special, with messages for the reader. It is truly motivating to read and learn how people are making their dreams take shape. We can certainly benefit from the lessons learned by those who have driven themselves on the road to success and read the milestones they have placed along the way there, for inscribed on each of these milestones are invaluable insights of life. To achieve anything noteworthy in life calls for a certain amount of stretch, which, put plainly, means that one has to struggle with the performance and delivery of results that meet higher standards than those that are in play. I would call this a raising of the bar or an aspiration in action. Performing within our capabilities no doubt guarantees delivery against promises made, but these are mediocre performances delivering mediocre results from mediocre goals. Satisfaction with this leads to a dull sense of what I like to call happy mediocrity and diminished dreams. At Valma International, where I am managing consultant, we have put together our own definition of success in our vision statement, drawing from all those lessons others have learned and shared, and our own experiences and aspiration for success. Allow me to share this with you, as we have found these simple truths of life very useful. We look at adopting these tenets of life as we aspire for success, learning 6 shining lessons of life. So, A of aspire is accountability for results. And the first lesson here is make your life count when you put your signature to it. S, strength and stability of values. And the lesson over here is the second lesson. Stamp goodness on the charter of life in whatever you do. Seal life's envelope with greatness and leave pettiness penniless. P of aspire, passion and purpose in performance. The third lesson of life over here is blueprint your life with clear purpose and embed your soul in the achiever's hallowed hall of fame. I, integrity of intent, the fourth lesson. Be of global intent and design. Leave parched, penniless parochialism to wither and die in the sunshine of abundance. R, reliability in relationship. The fifth lesson here is run a 24/7 relationship with all your resources. Burn your leave of absence card. E of aspire, excellence as a way of life. The sixth and final lesson is live life at full stretch, benchmarking beyond the best. So as you go through each script, you will find that there are several questions that I have asked. Some of them are inside the article, embedded into the subsections of the article. Some of them are at the end of the article. Please try your best to answer these questions for yourself. If you have a diary, maybe you would like to write the answers to these questions in that diary and then review the answers as often as you can to see whether those answers still make sense as you go along life. There are also various tips and tasks for a productive life. As you go through, you will find that each of these articles have a lot of interesting tips to offer you that can take you through life, to put you more firmly at the steering wheel of life. Since there are 12 scripts and a bonus 13, you will find many of them are from different aspects of life. So it kind of covers a lot of life. Well, as we go through them, you will find you could read actually any one at any time. There is no need to read it in sequence. You can pick up the book and choose whichever article or whichever script you want to read, because these are powerful standalone scripts which of course can marry into the lessons from the other ones, and therefore you have the liberty of choosing which one you want to read first and which one you want to read when you pick up the book again. Script number 7, bus driving my emotional account, is something that I learned in life, pretty early in life when I was in school, but I didn't realize the entire impact and import of this till I actually began studying about emotional intelligence, and as Stephen Covey calls it, emotional bank accounting. And I realized that I had this aha experience already, and therefore this is an account of that experience. I'm sure you will be delighted to read it because it's so simple, right? It's some of the simpler truths of life. Script number 8 is about emotional intelligence. So if you are interested in knowing a little more about emotional intelligence, do read script number 8. It's called Leading and Engaging Emotional Energy, the Art of EQ. There is another article which also adds on to this as we go along, but script number 9, The Street Clothes of Respect, is a very interesting way at looking at respect. It's a commonplace word that packs a powerful punch, and I would like you to read this to find out more about it. I'm so tempted to read it out to you, but I'd rather leave the discovery of this chapter, this script, to you when you read it. As I said, there is additional information on emotional intelligence that comes with script number 10, Relating with Emotional Purpose, where we've said that emotion is the equal partner of purpose. I particularly like these collection of scripts. When I wrote them, I remember feeling that this would be a good book for me to turn back to also, whenever I feel that there's something for me to look at life through, a lens that I may need to look at life through. And I've picked up this book pretty often. There is something that I really would also like to read to you, which is how this ends, which is with the bonus, A Pressure Cooked Life, which I call a pot full of parenting goulash. And this is something that you can even apply to life. I always said that if you are a great parent, you can be a great manager or a great leader. So what you actually practice at home is something that you could practice in the office or in life in general. Some tips over here that I'd like to leave you with as I close this reading session of this book. The Potful of Parenting Goulash for the Modern Family Meal. I'm just going to read you the titles of each of these because I want you to read more. 1 is Be Involved. 2 is Connect. 3 is Add Value and value the child and value the person. 4 is Co-create. 5, very important, midway through the tips is when you're about to lose your patient, the tip is be patient. 6, support and guide. 7, commit, make a promise and keep it. 8, lead by example. 9, forgive. 10, have fun. So these 10 ingredients of the parenting goulash recipe can work with your teams, with anybody, your community in general, and how you lead your life. The menu is the meal. Bon appetit. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to me. I hope you feel encouraged and intrigued enough to go and buy this book and read it. And do let me know which of these scripts you have connected with personally, and how you find any of the other scripts also of great use to you. Is there anything new that you have learned? Is there anything that endorses what you believe? I would really love to hear from you. Thank you for listening to me, and I hope the next time we talk is when you've bought and read this book. Bye for now.